Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Boris, and today we are going to be talking about UFC 299, my picks and predictions. But before I start that, I just want to go ahead and talk about UFC Vegas 87, Gaziev versus that other guy. They decided to do a main event with Gaziev after only having one fight in the UFC. Gaziev got tired in his last fight. In a 3-round fight, he got tired in the second round. And in yesterday's fight, it was clear that, he definitely does not have the conditioning for a full 5-round fight. He needs to get back on the treadmill. He needs to start running, doing whatever he needs to do. Oh, I also want to talk about the flying knee by Oliveira, man, on this Albanian. Look at that. Let me replay that real quick. Doof. Oh my God, the power behind that kick or that knee is crazy. The Albanian guy is a good fighter, but he's just young. His cardio wasn't there. He just gassed out in the 3rd round. He was ready to get knocked out. All right, y'all. So for the UFC 299 picks, I got y'all. I'm gonna be there live in Miami. This is gonna be my first UFC main card that I'm going to. I went to a fight night before, but this is gonna be my first stacked main card I'm going to. I'm not gonna give my picks on every single person who's fighting. Only the ones that I feel like I can accurately guess and help you guys possibly win a bet. So first, we got Gamrot and Rafael dos Anjos. I got Gamrot. Gamrot is just too sharp all around. Rafael dos Anjos is a good fighter, but he's on the older side. He's 39. Gamrot is on the come up. He's probably in his prime right now. He's fought some really tough people. So Gamrot is one of my locks for this card. The next fight I want to talk about is Jailton Almeida versus Blaydes. Up until this fight, Jailton Almeida has been a huge favorite. Now we have him as a -110, which is crazy, okay? Jailton is another one of my locks for this card. He's dominated every one of his opponents. Even though Blaydes has the best takedown defense in his division, Jailton is just too good with the grappling, and I feel like he's gonna just be able to keep him on the ground, maybe pull off a submission. Blaydes does have that KO power, but I do see Jailton just dominating the fight. All right, the next fight I want to talk about is Petr Yan versus Song Yadong, okay? I got Petr Yan for this, man. As you can see, he's on a 3-loss losing streak right now, but you can't count him out because of that. Look at the people he's fought. Marab, Sean, Aljo, all those people are literally the top contenders of the division, man. And Yadong, he's super good, but his resume isn't as good as Petr Yan. He hasn't fought the level of competition that Yan has. And Yan is still young. I thought he was pushing maybe 40, 38 around there, but he's only 32 years old. And Yadong is 26. I had no idea he was 26 years old. I thought he was in his low 30s. But hey, Petr Yan, he's got the grappling, he's got the striking. I think he can pull off the win versus Song Yadong. For the next fight, we got JDM versus Gilbert Burns. This is a tough one because you never know how Gilbert Burns is going to show up. One of Gilbert Burns' most recent fights was Masvidal, and he's known as a striker. But I do believe JDM is a better striker than Masvidal, and I feel like that's going to give Gilbert Burns a problem. Gilbert Burns isn't too good with his takedowns. They're kind of sloppy, slow, they're kind of predictable. So I do see JDM getting the finish here. Maybe not even the finish. It might be a decision win, but I do feel like he does have the edge on Gilbert Burns. He's younger. Gilbert Burns is, 37? I mean, you can't count him out just because of the age, but the combos that JDM is able to create is pretty crazy in this fight versus Kevin Holland. He threw like a perfect 6-hit combination. It was beautiful. The next fight that I want to talk about is Kevin Holland versus Michael Page. Kevin Holland is one of my favorite fighters. He's entertaining in and outside the octagon. I personally haven't seen too much footage on Michael Page, but everyone is always talking about how good his striking is. The thing about Kevin Holland is he kind of decides when he wants to show up. For example, in the JDM fight, it looked like he was in a sparring match. It looked like he wasn't trying to finish him at all. He was just trying to maybe win by points. But you can't do that, especially against somebody like Michael Page. He's gonna bring that pressure. I feel like he's not gonna shoot too many takedowns, and if he does, I don't think he's gonna land them. So I really do feel like Michael Page as the underdog is a good bet, man. I feel like he'll be able to win on the feet, and that will win him the fight overall. Alright, this fight is the fight I'm waiting for. This is my favorite fight on the whole card. Dustin Poirier versus BSD. I'm ready for a war. You can't count Dustin Poirier out at all. Dustin's literally fought the best of the best, and he's beaten the best of the best. But BSD is that new prospect, that dangerous prospect that nobody wants to fight. I'm glad Dustin Poirier took that challenge upon himself to see where he's at, if he can still compete with the best of the best. I'm not sure if this is a 3-round fight or a 5-round fight, but I do believe Dustin does have the advantage for the 5-round fight. If it is, he has that experience. BSD hasn't been in a 5-round fight. I'm sure his cardio is good, but he doesn't have that experience like Dustin Poirier does. My heart tells me Dustin Poirier, but my brain is telling me BSD. For this bet, I am hedging. I placed a bet on BSD and Poirier just in case it does go either way. You know, I don't want to lose money on BSD if Dustin decides to show out. Compare this fight to Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler is explosive just like BSD is. He's crazy with the kicks, his striking is good. But if Dustin Poirier can get on the cage and give him a quick piece combination, Dustin could pull it off. But like I said, I am hedging this fight, so keep that in mind. Alright, so we got the main event, Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Vera, Chito Vera, man. So, for this fight, man, Sean O'Malley is my favorite fighter in the UFC. If not first, top 3 for sure. His striking is so good, he's so accurate, he's smart. And if you look at the first fight versus Chito Vera, Sean O'Malley was piecing him up. Literally the only reason Chito won was because of that nerve injury that Sean O'Malley got. That cost him the fight, but it's not gonna happen this time. Sean O'Malley is gonna, I'm not gonna say finish him because apparently Chito has never been finished, but he's gonna win on points, decision. Sean O'Malley's getting that dub. Those are my picks and predictions for UFC 299. I have a Discord where I drop all my free picks. It's completely free. It'll be in the description below. I will be posting another video later on this week with some parlays that can potentially hit. I'm walking out that arena with some money one way or another. Either y'all can join me or y'all can spectate from afar. That's fine too. If you guys did enjoy this video at all, if you have any different opinions, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out a lot. I'll see you in the next one.